Previously on Harmony and Chaos Reboot, Rainbow Dash said her final goodbye to her ex-husband Soren as he was laid to rest in his hometown of Havens Point. Back at DJ Pone 3's studio, Manic tried out for the DJ Pone 3 band. The performance was so spectacular that Manic's hip glowed during his tryout, leaving DJ Pone 3 speechless. Manic would make the band, but it left a question. Could Manic have a cutie mark? Meanwhile, back in Ponyville, Silver decided to spend the day with Amy and have a relaxing day at the beach. The two would talk about the past and their potential for a future together. With Twilight's castle empty and Starlight at Soren's funeral, Shadow prepared a dinner for himself and Rouge. It would be revealed that the two were involved in a romance upon arriving in Equestria. Rouge would ultimately wind up heartbroken as Shadow officially broke off the relationship with her for Starlight. However, Shadow and Rouge wouldn't be the only couple to break up on this night, as Rarity and Spike decided to stay in Havens Point for the night and attempt to rekindle their dying relationship. In the end, Spike could not overlook Rarity's kiss with Silver and decided it would be in their best interest to end the relationship. The question of Manic's potential cutie mark would be answered, as Manic shared the news of making the DJ Pone 3 band. Manic told Pinky that his hip glowed during the tryout and shared the truth of his family's lineage. The truth revealed that both Manic and Sonic were part pony, and that the ponies themselves could have once lived on Mobius. A detail that would change the ponies' entire history if it's true. Rarity returned home to Ponyville, completely heartbroken over losing her relationship to Spike. However, Cream attempted to console Rarity following the breakup, and out of guilt, told Rarity that it was she who told Spike about Rarity's kiss with Silver. What shocking truths will be revealed today at Rouge's farewell party, and what impact will Sonic and Manic's secret have? Find out today in this exciting episode of Harmony and Chaos. Episode 11, Harmony and Chaos at Rouge's farewell party. Rarity's boutique. Rarity's bedroom.
So why would Spike tell me he saw me kissing Silva? He was covering for me so you wouldn't hate me or fire me for telling him the truth about what I saw. I never meant to tell him, Rarity. I felt guilty that I was keeping a secret from him, and I saw how sad he was because he said you were being distant with him. Rarity, I'm really sorry for betraying your trust. I can't believe you, Cream. How could you betray me after everything I've done for you? The same way you betrayed poor Spike. He's such a sweet and caring dragon and didn't deserve the treatment you gave him. I know I betrayed you when I told Spike about what I saw, but if you hadn't kissed Silver in the first place, there would have been nothing for me to tell him. Rarity, you're the one who took Spike for granted and kissed Silver. Your actions are to blame for Spike leaving you. I no longer care if you hate me or fire me. I did the right thing by telling Spike of your betrayal, because at least my conscience is clean. Well, bravo for your clean conscience, Cream. Clearly, it didn't prevent you from stabbing me in the back and ruining my relationship with Spike. You, as a friend, should have came to me about what you witnessed and confronted me about it, not go to Spike. Don't worry, Cream. Your job is safe. You're too valuable of an asset to lose. But as far as our friendship goes, darling, I'm going to need some time to think about it. And as for right now goes, Cream, I suggest you go to Rouge's party, because I can't stand the sight of you at the moment. I really am sorry, Rarity, but at some point, you need to come to the realization that it was you who ruined your relationship with Spike. Cream, please leave. I just want to be left alone. Fine. I I will leave. But Rarity, I am not your enemy. I hope you can forgive me.
I can't do this alone, even though I am strong. Need something more than me, someone to push me to victory. Let's see what we can do together, me and you. Can't be afraid to try. Kiss your fears goodbye. No looking back. You and I were on the attack. Full speed ahead, running to the sunset. Such a different feeling. Both of us believing we can make it better. Together we can show the world what we can do. You are next to me and I'm next to you. Push me on through until the battle's won. No one's gonna give something to us. Into each other we put our trust. Standing united after the fight. All alone we will never be. The two of us are holding the key. We see today a world we couldn't see. Before I say goodbye to you, one more last fist bump.
Twilight's Castle. Rouge's farewell party. Pinkie Pie enters the castle with a box of super chocolatey bomb cupcakes.
Oh, here, Pinkie. I'll take those off your hooves for you.
Thanks, Starlight.
Starlight takes the box.
Is Manicure yet?
Nope.
Ooh, Pinkie, did you bring super chocolatey bomb cakes? I sure did. I know they're Everpony's favorite. I know they're my favorite.
Sonic goes over to Tails.
Hey, Sonic! Twilight's Castle is pretty awesome. She has so many books. I wonder if she's actually read them all.
I'm pretty sure she has. I needed to ask you a favor if you don't mind, Tails.
If it's a favor for you, Sonic, you know I definitely don't mind.
I figured I could count on you, bud. Tomorrow I'm taking Rainbow Dash and Rouge to the Wonderbolts Academy in Ops Base, and I was wondering if you wouldn't mind piloting the next tornado. It'll be just like the old times on Mobius.
I'll be happy to do it, Sonic, but you've been flying the X-Tornado lately. Why do you need me?
Because I don't know how to fly the X-Tornado when it's in Chaos mode. You're the only pilot with the skills to pull that off.
But I thought the Chaos Emeralds were never to be used again. How are you going to talk Knuckles into giving you an emerald so we can use Chaos mode?
We're going to use Rouge's Chaos Emerald tomorrow to engage Chaos mode on the X-Tornado. Rouge is keeping an emerald so her and the Wonderbolts can find the remaining 5 emeralds. Look, bud, this is the last time the X-Tornado will make a flight in outer space, and I promised Rainbow Dash that if I ever got the chance to show her the planet of Equestria from outer space, that I'd make sure she'd be there. That's why I need you to pilot the X-Tornado. I figured you'd want to be a part of the X-Tornado's final trip to outer space.
All right, Sonic, count me in. I wouldn't miss the X-Tornado's final space flight, and I'm honored to pilot it.
Sonic gives Tails a thumbs up.
I knew I could count on you, Tails. This is a surprise, so don't say anything to Rainbow Dash. Got it?
Right.
Tails hugs Sonic.
Thanks, Sonic, for including me. One last adventure in the X-Tornado.
Rainbow Dash is talking with Applejack and Knuckles. So are you excited going back to your roots being a Wonderbolt?
A little, AJ. It's not going to be what I'm used to. I mean, now that I'm an instructor, it's not the same thrill as being out in the field. Trust me, I'm going to make sure I'm the most epic instructor the Wonderbolts Academy has ever had. I'll find a way to make it thrilling.
Well, Miss Dash, Applejack and I will always make sure you have plenty of apples to put on your desk.
Ha ha ha! You're such a riot, knucklehead.
Yeah, that joke was about as lame as one of your dreadlocks.
Wow, good one, AJ. Knuckles' dreadlocks are more like deadlocks.
Really? What does this bash Knuckles Day? Rainbow Dash and Applejack hoof bump each other. That's every day, Nux. Oh, I'm sorry, you big lug. Oh, will you come here? Mwah. Cream enters Twilight's castle. Sonic walks over to Rainbow Dash, Applejack, and Knuckles. He puts his arm around Rainbow Dash.
Oh, hey, Speedy. What's going on?
Just enjoying the party before the real party starts. Tails is going to tag along with us tomorrow. He's going to pilot the X-Tornado so you and I can sit together in the back and spend some extra time together.
That's cool. I'll have to give you, Tails, and Rouge a tour of the Wonderbolts Academy and the rest of the base when we get there tomorrow.
Cream finds Spike over in the kitchen.
Hi, Spike. Can we step outside for a minute?
Yeah, we have to make it quick though. Twilight and Rouge should be arriving in 5 minutes. They exit out of the back door.
Spike, I am so sorry. I feel like I'm the reason that you broke up with Rarity.
So, Rarity told you about what happened last night? Cream, don't ever blame yourself for what happened between Rarity and I. I'm glad you told me because it only solidified my belief that I was never good enough for her. Is she here with you?
No, she's probably still in her room crying. I told her the truth, that I was the one who told you about her kiss with Silver.
Why did you do that? I don't want you to get fired or lose a friend over this.
Because, Spike, deep down I feel responsible for both of your hearts being broken. I just couldn't keep lying to Rarity and pretending that I didn't have something to do with the breakup. I feel horrible. I never should have told you about Rarity's kiss with Silver. You and Rarity would still be together if it wasn't for me.
Just remember, Cream, it will always be Rarity's actions that led her and I to break up. I greatly appreciate how genuine and kind you are, Cream. I've only known you a little over a month, and you've been nothing but a caring friend to me. I really care about you.
Thank you. I really care for you too, Spike. Choo-choo! I'm just glad you don't hate me for being the one who told you that the love of your life kissed someone else.
Come here, Cream. Aw. I could never hate you, Cream. I could never hate anyone as sweet and pure of heart as you. I've had such a great time just hanging out with you over the past month. It really doesn't matter if we're going for ice cream or just walking around Ponyville. I've just really enjoyed spending time with you, Cream.
I feel the same way, Spike. The most fun I experience here in Ponyville is when I get to see you and spend time with you. You really are one of the sweetest guys I've ever met. In my opinion, you're not going to be single for long. Mwah. We should probably get inside so we can surprise Rouge.
Spike with a surprised look on his face. Yeah, we should probably head back to the party. Cream and Spike re-enter Twilight's castle. Fluttershy and Pinkie Pie talking.
So, how did Manic's audition go? It went great. DJ Pone 3 was super impressed by Manic, and she picked him to be the band's drummer and the secondary lead vocal. He had rehearsal today, and he's been gone since 7:30 this morning. Wow, that's a really long day at the studio. It's understandable. They only have about a month to click as a band and learn the 4 songs that they'll be playing at the Rah Rah concert. Oh my, what an honor it is to be the opening act at a Rah Rah concert. Manic is a great guy, Pinkie. I'm so happy that you finally found a guy who makes you happy and treats you like you matter. I hope one of these days I know what it feels like. You will, Fluttershy. You're absolutely beautiful, and your hooves down, the sweetest, most loving mare in all of Equestria. You forgot to mention the most shy and awkward, too. I bet you haven't realized that Tails hasn't taken his eyes off you since you've been talking with me. No way. Are you actually being serious? Oh, yeah. I've caught him a couple times just staring at you. Oh, I'd be in heaven if Tails actually liked me. He's so incredibly sweet, and he's absolutely adorable. Last night, when I finally arrived home from Havens Point, I saw Tails sleeping on the couch. He looked so cute and innocent, all curled up in a ball with his 2 little tails covering half his face. I wanted so badly to kiss him, but all I could do was cover him with a blanket. You should totally go for it, Shy. There's no way I could ever muster up the confidence to even try. Besides, Pinky, he lost his fiancée in the fight against the Metarex on Mobius. Tails was engaged to that girl, Cosmo, who sacrificed herself to wipe out the Metarex. His poor heart is still broken. I couldn't possibly expect him to be ready.
Guys, here they come. Get ready.
Twilight and Rouge are coming up the walkway. Rouge spots the X-Tornado parked outside the castle.
What's Sonic doing here? Maybe he's visiting Silver or Shadow. That, or maybe he found out that Spike and Rarity broke up and he wants to hang out with him. Let's get inside and find out, Rouge.
Rouge opens the door to Twilight's castle. Everybody, surprise! Rouge smiles and turns to Twilight, shaking her head.
You kept me out all day to throw this party.
Rouge embraces Twilight.
Of course, Rouge. I wanted it to be special. A surprise. You're my bestie, and I love you. I've never had a friend like you before. You make me feel special, Sparkles. Thank you. Well, this is my way of saying I'm going to miss you. Enjoy your party, Rouge. I gotta say, you guys definitely got me. I was not expecting this at all, so thank you.
Everyone grab a glass of wine off the counter so we can officially toast to Rouge. And before any Pony or Mobian asks, yes, Twilight has approved the drinking of this wine.
What do you mean? I'm the pony who put it all in the fridge. I brought up like 15 bottles because I know how much wine you Mobians like to drink.
Everyone laughs. Rouge looks at Twilight.
You're never going to live that one down, Sparkles.
Spike walks over to Cream and holds her hand unexpectedly. Cream looks at Spike. She is smiling and blushing. Spike smiles back.
You know what? I think I'm going to be okay. I would love to take you out for dinner sometime, if that's all right.
Cream, with a tear in her eye, nods yes to Spike.
It would be an amazing honor to share dinner with you. Spike, I'm shaking. I'm so nervous around you. I haven't felt this way ever in my life.
Silver notices Spike and Cream holding hands.
Choo-choo, choo-choo. It's okay, Cream. I know the feeling. My heart is about to pound through my chest. I wasn't sure if I was ready to date again, but I'm not taking any chances of losing you, too. I really like you, Cream. I'm excited to take you out for dinner and to see what happens between us. I can't believe this is actually happening.
Spike goes for it and gives Cream a sweet kiss on the lips. Twilight witnesses it.
Way to go, Spike. You got that right. Cream is perfect for him. Did that help calm your nerves? Yes, that was my first kiss.
I think everyone has a glass, Twilight.
Twilight leads the toast.
To my dearest friend Rouge, the last month and a half has been crazy living with you. You have brought such a carefree, upbeat, and positive vibe into my life. Rouge, you taught me that it's socially acceptable for me to kick back and relax once in a while, despite having an immense responsibility to Equestria. Thank you, Rouge, for becoming my best friend. Thank you for making me laugh and smile, and most importantly, thank you for being you. I'm really sad you're going away, and I want you to know you'll always have a home in my castle. I love you, sweet thing, and I will miss you, bestie. So, cheers to you.
Everyone holds up their glasses. They toast Rouge and begin drinking their wine. As the party is just getting underway at Twilight's castle, Manic leaves DJ Pwn 3's studio to head over to Rouge's farewell party. Manic is slightly worried that Pinkie Pie may be upset with how long the rehearsal went. He is also nervous because he's also contemplating on telling Sonic that Pinkie Pie and DJ Pwn 3 know about his cutie mark. However, Manic is not the only one now heading to Rouge's party. Rarity is standing in front of a mirror with her mane completely straightened and down. She sprays herself with some perfume. Rarity walks downstairs where her little sister, Sweetie Belle, is waiting. Rarity's boutique. Sweetie Belle in awe of Rarity as she walks down the stairs.
Wow, Rarity, you look beautiful. You're really going for it all with trying to win Spike back. Oh, please. I look like a... Well, let's just say I typically don't dress like this. But I'm on a mission tonight, Sweetie Belle. A mission to win back my Spiky Poo. Spike won't be able to resist this appeal. Maybe with me looking like this, it will be a hint to him exactly how serious I am about him. Sweetie Belle, I'm sorry. I know Mother sent you here to cheer me up, but I can't just sit here and cry over Spike. He spent the last 6 years trying to win my heart. Now it's my turn to win his back. Don't worry, sis. You look amazing. I'm sure Spike won't be able to ignore you tonight. I wish you the best of luck. Thank you, Sweetie Belle. I still need it with how badly I've treated Spike lately. Come on, darling. I'll walk you home.
Rarity and Sweetie Belle leave the boutique. Meanwhile, back at Twilight's castle, the catering from the Irish Pony has arrived. Twilight and Starlight hurry to open the food so everyone can eat. Spike is unaware that Rarity is now on the way to the party. Spike and Cream are still holding hands as they walk up to the table for food. Amy is beginning to grow frustrated that Sonic has yet noticed her with Silver, so she decides now would be a good time to make it noticed.
Come on, Silver. Let's grab some grub.
Amy grabs Silver away from Shadow.
Ah, Amy. I was in the middle of a conversation with Shadow. I'm not overly hungry at the moment. Was there a reason you wanted to whisk me away from him? Yeah, because it's Shadow. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be so assertive. It's okay, I guess, but you're acting completely different tonight than you were yesterday at the beach. It's almost like you're angry at me for something. Hi, Sonic.
Sonic puzzled.
Hi, Amy.
Well, hello to you too, Amy. She doesn't know when to quit, Sonic.
I feel bad for Silver. I'm sure he'll use his telepathic ability to figure out that Amy is using him to try and make me jealous.
You don't need telepathy to figure that out.
Don't worry, Dash. It's behavior like that made me fall out of love with her. You don't have to worry about a thing. She has no chance of making me jealous.
Rainbow Dash smiles.
I already knew that. I trust you, Sonic. But when it comes to Amy and her obsession over you, it makes me a little uneasy leaving you alone in Ponyville for the next 6 days.
Hey, no worries, Dash. You'll be the only thing on my mind while you're gone. It just dawned on me that we brought the X-Tornado tonight. Do you think Twilight has an extra room for us to stay overnight? It does make more sense for us and Tails to just sleep here tonight.
I'm sure she won't mind, but I still need to stop back at the Cloud Dominium in the morning to pick up my suitcase for the week.
Manic walks into Twilight's castle.
Manic!
She rushes over to greet him.
Hey, Angel. I'm sorry the rehearsal lasted all day. We have a lot of preparations to do before our performance opening up for Rah-Rah. It's no biggie, Manic. Honestly, I worked most of the day anyway. So how did your first day of being in the band go? Great. We have a rockin' group of ponies. Your friend Lyra can really sing. Lyra is in the band too? She never said a word to me about this. Who else is in the band, Manic? DJ Pone 3, when she's not at her DJ booth, plays the electric piano. Octavia plays the lead guitar. Bruno from Las Pegasus is the bass guitarist and second lead vocal. Oh, and get this, Pinky. I'll be singing as a lead vocal during the concert. Isn't that awesome? I can't wait to hear you sing, Manic. I'm really very proud of you. I'm glad I get to share this journey with you, Angel.
Pinkie Pie smiles and nuzzles up to Manic. Manic smiles and wraps Pinkie up in his arms. Sonic and Rainbow Dash walk over to Manic and Pinkie Pie.
Hey, bro. I heard the awesome news. Congratulations on making the band, Manic. I can't wait to see you perform at the Rah-Rah concert.
Thanks, Sonic. Yeah, congrats, Manic. This concert is gonna be epic. I can't wait to see you out there. I still can't believe you actually get to open for Rah-Rah. Yeah, she's pretty talented. Pinkie has all her albums when she was Countless Caricatura, and this album as herself, Rah-Rah, and I love all of them. Hey, Sonic, can we step out for a minute? There's something important we need to discuss.
Yeah, sure. I'll be right back, Dash.
Okay, I'll go talk to Twilight and see if it's alright if we crash here tonight.
Sonic gives Rainbow Dash a kiss and walks outside with Manic.
What's going on? Is everything okay, Manic?
Yeah, everything is great. Well, during my audition yesterday, the mark on my right hip began glowing.
Oh no, who witnessed it, Manic?
DJ Pone 3. I can't believe all the stories Dad told us were actually true.
I think it's all starting to make sense why the Master Emerald chose this planet. The Master Emerald wanted to be reunited with the elements of harmony. The Equestrian Empire has been alive and well for the last 30,000 years. When this entire time we thought they were exterminated by the humans. I started to figure it all out 5 years ago, when Starlight came to Mobius. Who else knows about your cutie mark?
The only other pony who knows about it is Pinkie Pie.
Does she know about my cutie mark?
Yes, and I told her about our family's lineage. In other words, she knows that you and I are technically royalty, and that our bloodline contains pony blood as well. What are we gonna do, Sonic? Pinkie Pie told me that this is something that will change equestrian history forever.
Meanwhile, back inside Twilight's castle, Rainbow Dash finds Twilight and Rouge.
Hey ladies, great party, Twilight.
Thanks, Rainbow Dash. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. I really didn't do much for it, other than order the catering. Starlight and Spike did the hard work of prepping the castle for it. Instead, Twilight had the fun job of distracting me and getting me out of the castle while they prep for this shindig. I saw that Sonic and Manic stepped out for a minute. Is everything okay?
Not really sure yet. Manic sounded pretty serious when he told Sonic he had something important to tell him. Twilight, do you mind if Sonic and I crash here for the night?
No, not at all. I still have 2 guest bedrooms available, so you and Sonic are more than welcome to make yourselves at home for the night.
Sonic and Manic still talking outside.
We have to tell Twilight what we know about the Equestrian Empire, and we need to show her our cutie marks and explain our family's lineage to her.
Why? Think about it, Sonic. If the truth ever comes out that the ponies could be from Mobius, it could start a panic. This changes their whole history.
I don't understand why we would keep this a secret, Manic. Twilight is a princess, so she deserves to know about this, and she can decide what course of action to take. Manic, we can't keep this a secret forever, especially you. Every time we perform on stage, your cutie mark is going to light up, and everybody you perform in front of is going to see it.
Yeah, you're right about that. My cutie mark is not nearly as easy to conceal as yours is. Your cutie mark only lights up when you break the sound barrier while you're running. That's why you leave that blue streak of light behind you when you run.
What does this have to do with whether or not we tell Twilight?
Because when we were kids, the other kids didn't make fun of you for having a cutie mark. I would bet that most of the kids we grew up with didn't even realize you had one. Every time I'd perform in the school band, my hip would glow, and kids would call me either Glitter Hip or Flashlight Butt. The only time anyone ever saw your cutie mark light up is when you would be running. So everyone just thought it was cool.
So that's why you don't want to tell Twilight? Because you're scared of being ridiculed? Manic, I didn't realize how significant our cutie marks were until we arrived on this planet and I met these ponies. All the stories Dad told us of our family's history and the Equestrian Empire that disappeared from Mobius finally made sense. This not only changes history for the ponies, but it would confirm that everything we heard from Dad is true. Manic, this is so much bigger than just you and me.
Rarity walks up to Sonic and Manic.
Good evening, boys.
Sonic and Manic in awe of Rarity.
Wow, Rarity, you look hot.
Oh, please, I look like a strumpet.
But a high-class strumpet. Ow, Sonic.
Now, Sonic, he's right. I'm only dressed this way because I intend to grab Spike's attention. As much as I hate degrading myself, I know this outfit will definitely assist me in gaining Spiky Poo's attention.
The way Little Dragon Dude was feeling this morning, I'm not sure this outfit's going to help your chances.
He told you about our breakup?
Yeah, He stopped by the bake shop this morning for a coffee. Pinky and I saw how sad he was, and that's when he told us he broke up with you. Poor guy was heartbroken.
Well, I intend to fix everything with him. Spike is the love of my life, and it's time I started fighting for him and show him exactly what he's meant to me all these years. I'll see you boys inside.
Rarity walks away.
I was wondering why Spike was kissing Cream. Oh man, I knew Spike was angry at Rarity, but I didn't think he'd break up with her. This is going to get interesting in a hurry. We should probably get back inside too. Pinkie Pie and Rainbow Dash are probably thinking we ditched them.
Wait, bro. Before we go back in, you're right. We do need to tell Twilight about what we know of our cutie marks. It's true. This is way bigger than just us.
So it's settled. We'll tell Twilight everything. But we're going to do it together. And after I eat this chili dog I've been holding for 10 minutes.
Sonic and Manic go back inside the castle. Back inside the castle. Rarity spots Twilight and Rouge. Rouge is surprised at Rarity's appearance.
Rarity, I'm surprised you're here. After hearing about you and Spike, I didn't think you'd come. I wasn't going to originally, Twilight, but I got tired of crying over Spike, so I decided I was going to do something about it and tried to win his sweet little heart back. Well, look at you, Rarity. I didn't think a classy pony such as yourself had it in you. Oh, I know you and I got off on the wrong hoof, Rouge, but I will miss you, and for this little get-up I'm wearing, I'm on a mission. It's a great idea, considering you're behind the 8-ball already. Whatever do you mean by that, Rouge? Is Spike holding Cream's hand? Oh my. Oh, well, if that upsets you, be glad you weren't here 20 minutes ago when Spike and Cream were making out. Rouge, oh, that little backstabbing, floppy-eared rabbit. Suddenly everything is becoming crystal clear. Excuse me, ladies, I have business to attend to. Rarity storms over to Spike and Cream. Rarity! Surprised to see me, Spiky Wikey? And you, after everything I did for you, Cream, I took you in and gave you a home. I gave you an excellent career in fashion, and this is the repayment I receive. Rarity, it's not what it looks like, honest. I was only... Oh, save your pathetic lies, Cream. I heard all about the little kiss you and Spike had before I arrived. I can understand and forgive Spike for kissing you, but your betrayal of my friendship and the sneaky little way you told Spike about Silver and I, don't you dare blame Cream for this, Rarity. Every reason we broke up is your fault. Oh, Spiky Poo, how I wish you were a pony so I could fall in love with you. Or how about this one? Oh, Spike, if you were a pony, I'd already be married to you. Do you know how hurtful that was to hear constantly? I resented being a dragon because of it. If that wasn't enough to make me feel insignificant, Cream telling me you kissed Silver certainly was. Did you really believe that Cream told you about my kiss with Silver because she felt sorry for you? Spike was scared, Rarity, because he told me he felt you pulling away from him. So I told Spike the reason why you were pulling away. At this point, it doesn't matter to me as to why Cream told me. If you love me as much as you claim to, you would have never kissed Silver in the first place. You even told me yourself last night that you can't stop thinking about him. Well, here you go, Rarity. Silver is 5 feet away from you. I broke up with you so you could have your little Prince Charming.
Spike storms upstairs.
I guess not all your days in Equestria were bad.
Amy, I kissed her one time. It was 2 weeks ago.
I'm so done competing with these ponies. First it was Sonic and Rainbow Dash, and I finally thought I had a chance at happiness with you, Silver. And what do? I find out you put the moves on Rarity? Just once in my life, I want to end up happy.
Amy begins walking away.
Hey, Amy, Rarity and I had a flirtatious moment while I was being sized for my tuxedo for the gala. I decided to go back and explore if maybe there was something there between us.
Well, apparently, there was something there. Regardless, Silver, I'm not ready to compete for your love.
I've never been on my own before. Maybe it's time I try to figure out life for myself without any guy involved. My heart is still broken over losing Sonic, and I should have followed my initial instincts yesterday. I'm not ready to move on or attempt to fall in love again. I don't understand what's happening here. Yesterday at the beach, you and I seemed to be on the same page about starting a relationship. I'm sorry. I just don't want to get hurt again. Amy walks out and leaves Twilight's castle. I have to hand it to you, Twilight. This is really a farewell party. I better go up and check on Spike. Twilight heads upstairs. She opens the door to her chamber. Oh, it's you, Twilight. Sorry I caused so much drama and ruined Rouge's party. Are you kidding? Rouge is loving all the entertainment. No offense. None taken. Twilight sits on her bed next to Spike. You know, Spike, I've taken care of you ever since the day you hatched from your egg. So, technically, that makes you my son. And as all mothers do, they want to give their children comfort and advice when they need it most. Spike, you made the right decision by breaking up with Rarity. Then why do I feel so horrible? You feel horrible because you invested 6 years of your heart to Rarity. You gave her everything. I'm not trying to put you down here, but you were right when you told her she's made you feel insignificant over the years. The reality is, I do believe Rarity loves you, but she's always been skeptical about being in love with the dragon. The whole point of love is to love some pony for who they truly are. You truly loved Rarity, but Rarity never truly loved you for the sweet dragon you are. I also broke up with Rarity because of you, Twilight. What did I have to do in any of this? Well, ever since Rarity and I were together, for the whole 3 weeks it lasted, I've felt that I've let you down by not being here 24/7 like I was before we got together. Now that Rarity and I are over with, I can go back to being your faithful assistant, full time. You are so much more than just my faithful assistant. I love you, Spike. Now I know biologically I'm not really your mother, but I've taken care of you and have loved you like one ever since the day you hatched. And as any mother would want, I would want to see you live your own life eventually and be happy. But what if I choose to serve you and your royal duties for the rest of my life? You've always been here for me, Twilight. You've always been a part of my life, and I always want to be a part of yours. I love serving as your royal assistant because it's the one thing that makes me feel significant. I get to help you serve Equestria. I will always be honored having you at my side, Spike. I just don't want you to be like me. I don't want you to be so bogged down with politics, royal duties, magic spells, equestrian security, and friendship missions that you forget to live your own life like I have. I see every pony else falling in love. Rainbow Dash and Sonic, Applejack and Knuckles, Starlight and Shadow, Manic and Pinkie Pie. I would love nothing more than to experience what that feels like. Downstairs, there's a girl who I believe truly loves you. She's had her eyes on you from the day she met you, just like you did with Rarity. I am assuming you're talking about Cream? Yeah, I am, Spike. I may not have experienced love for myself yet, but I know when I see potential for something great. The look that Cream had when the two of you kissed said it all, Spike. The real question is, do you feel the same about Cream? I do, Twilight. Rarity was always too busy for me, so Cream and I would hang out, or we'd go grab a coffee, or just walk around Ponyville and talk. I'm not going to lie when I say there were times I had to stop myself from kissing her because I was trying to stay loyal to Rarity. I've been silently falling in love with Cream ever since we met a month and a half ago.
Twilight smiles.
I'm happy for you, Spike. Cream is a sweetheart, and I know the two of you will be very happy together. Thanks, Mom, for the advice. I should probably head back down and have a talk with Rarity. Well, before we head back to the party, I just wanted to tell you it would probably be a good idea to have Cream spend the night. After the fight she just had with Rarity, I'm sure neither of them can handle being roommates tonight. I'll let Cream know. Thanks, Twilight. I love you. I love you too, Spike.
They exit Twilight's chamber and head downstairs.
Spike, darling, can we please step outside so we can have some privacy? Yeah, I wanted to talk to you anyway, Rarity. I'll be back, Cream.
Okay, Spike.
Rarity and Spike walk outside. Twilight notices that Cream is sad that Spike pulled Rarity outside. Twilight walks over to Cream.
I can assure you, Cream, that you don't have anything to worry about.
Why?
Because Spike told me how he feels about you. In the meantime, I would like to extend an invitation for you and Cheese to stay in one of my guest bedrooms tonight. I don't think it would be a great idea if you went home to Rarity's boutique tonight.
Choo-choo! Thank you. I appreciate your invitation.
Rarity and Spike talking outside.
Spike, I am truly very sorry for hurting you. You know what they say, turnabout is fair play, and tonight I received a taste of what you must have felt like when Cream told you about my kiss with Silver. It hurts, doesn't it? More than words can describe, darling. What happened to us, Spike? I mean, I thought we'd be so great together. I thought you were my forever dragon. I wanted to be your forever dragon. I don't mean to put all the blame on you, Rarity. We both made mistakes in this relationship. I know you didn't hurt me intentionally, but you can't deny what you feel for Silver any longer. He really is everything you've been searching for. Spike, you've waited 6 years for me to fall in love with you. You've treated me with so much love, compassion, and dignity over these years. I feel horrible throwing it all away over one kiss with Silver. Well, it's not just the kiss, Rarity. The fact is, it took us 6 years to start a relationship. If we were truly meant to be together, it shouldn't have taken us that long to get there. Think about it, Rarity. In a matter of a few hours, Silver got as far with you as I did in 6 years. It's not only hurtful, but it's proof that I'm not really the one that you want. That's not entirely true, darling. I dressed in this outfit because I thought it would show you exactly what I was willing to do to try and win your heart back. Look, I'm sorry I didn't show you the same love as you've shown me all these years. I'm scared, Spike, that I'm going to lose your friendship too. You'll never lose my friendship, Rarity. I will always love you in some way, shape, or form. Just don't hate Cream. It's not her fault that we broke up. Tell Cream not to worry. She still has her job. It's going to take some time for me to get over her betraying me the way she did. Good luck, Spike. I know Cream is going to make you happy. She'll definitely treat you the way you deserve to be treated. You two have my blessing. I'll miss you, Spike.
Rarity leaves Twilight's castle. Spike re-enters the castle and finds Cream.
Sorry about that, Cream. I owed it to Rarity to give her the closure on our relationship.
You don't have to apologize for anything, Spike. I understand. I know how much she means to you. Rarity clearly came here tonight to try and win you back. Are you sure this is what you want?
Spike sits down next to Cream.
Without a doubt, Cream. I think you're very pretty, sweet, and most important of all, you make me feel good about myself, and I know you like me for who I am. Rarity wanted me to tell you not to worry, your job is safe, and she wishes us well.
Cream holds Spike's hand.
Spike, I'm sorry that I caused you and Rarity to break up. What are you apologizing for? She may not be ready to admit it now, but trust me, Rarity wants you, not me. That's why I broke up with her. If you hurry, you might still catch her. Why are you doing this, Spike? Because I know what Rarity wants. She wants you. I broke up with her so the two of you could be together and she'd be happy. Besides, I realized that I was starting to have feelings for Cream. This night has been so awkward. I should probably... yeah, you should.
Silver exits Twilight's castle. Silver spots Rarity up ahead walking home. He teleports himself next to her.
I really don't want to talk to you or see you at the moment. You completely destroyed my relationship with Spike. When are you going to stop and admit that you've been forcing feelings for Spike? Once you admit that, then you'll understand why the two of you broke up. And as for me being the one who destroyed your so-called relationship with Spike, let me remind you, my darling Rarity, it was you who kissed me. I am not having this conversation. Why not? Because you're afraid to admit that you can't get me out of your head? You think the last 2 weeks have been easy on me? I attempted to date Amy just to try to get you off my mind. You can't honestly stand there and tell me you didn't feel the explosive passion between us the night we kissed. Of course I felt it. I haven't stopped thinking about it or you since it happened. But I was trying so hard to erase it from my memory so I could try and focus on Spike. He waited so long for me to fall in love with him, and when I finally gave him a chance, you came along. For the longest time, I thought Spike was the one. He's been so good to me all these years. I felt like I was obligated to stay with him, even though I knew deep down I wanted to be with you, Silva. You don't have to worry about Spike any longer. He seems happy being with Cream. In fact, they were holding hands when I left to come after you. Rarity, I never got a chance to tell you how stunning you look tonight. Oh, please, I never dress like this. I can't wait to get home so I can take this skimpy outfit off and slip into my silk robe and be comfortable for the evening. I can't believe how this evening has turned out. Did you want to go back to the party? It's too crowded in there for me. I'd rather walk you home and spend some time with you. Unless you'd rather me go back. Rarity smiles. No, I think a party for two at my place sounds much better. Are you hungry, darling? Yeah, actually I am. I didn't get a chance to grab any food at the party with all the drama that went down. Yeah, I didn't either. If we hurry, we could stop at the hot dog stand and grab a couple of hot dogs and some french fries before we go back to my place. It's too late for me to cook, and besides, I'm a disaster in the kitchen. I usually just eat takeout or microwave dinners. The busy life of a fashion designer. Rarity and Silver continue walking towards Ponyville. This time, their conversation was more casual and less flirtatious. Rarity was beginning to see that Spike had actually done her a favor by leaving her, and by the time she had reached the hot dog stand, she had also forgiven Cream. Silver was also elated to finally have some one-on-one time with Rarity. Like Rarity, he was excited to see where this relationship would go. Amy, on the other hand, was not having a great evening. Her plan to make Sonic jealous had backfired on this night. Amy decided the park was a good place to clear her head. She sat down on a bench and pondered what her life would be like now that she was independent for the first time in her adult life. Meanwhile, Twilight's castle. Starlight and Shadow dancing together.
Wow, what craziness tonight. I'm glad I didn't have to fix these friendship problems. I think if I had, I would have had to rethink my career.
Tell me about it. I don't know how you do it to begin with. There's no way I have the sensitivity to listen and fix others' personal problems. I mean, I could barely handle sensitivity training with the Cutie Mark Crusaders.
You can't fool me, Shadow. I know you missed those little fillies. Speaking of careers, Shadow, you're going to have to find one. We only have a month before we'll have to find a place of our own. I have about 2,000 bits saved for a house or an apartment, but we'll both have to work to afford a place of our own.
I can't work a job. I did that once and look how that turned out.
Working for Dr. Eggman is not a career. It's more like slavery. What would be so bad about working a job, Shadow? I can't possibly support both of us on what Twilight pays me.
For starters, I don't take orders from anyone. I have a bit of a temper, which is not a good thing for job security. I don't even know what I'd be good at or what I'd want to do.
Other than fighting and being a pain in my flank, what are some other things you're good at or enjoy doing?
If I tell you, you promise not to laugh at me?
Of course.
I enjoy cooking.
That's great. Shadow, you're an amazing cook. I remember all the times you cooked for me on Mobius. I never knew this was something you enjoyed doing.
I do, but there's a big difference between cooking for myself and being a short-order chef. What I'd really like to do is own my own restaurant. It's a risky business venture, though, not to mention very expensive to start a restaurant.
I know for a fact that the Ponyville Garden Bistro is hiring for chef positions. I'm not sure how much they make, but it's a high-end, fancy restaurant that suits your cooking style of cooking. You should consider giving it a shot, babe.
If it's one of those fancy places, don't I need an education in the culinary arts?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Well, why don't you let your cooking speak for itself? Go in there and apply, and when you do, bring them a dish so they can try your cooking. If they love it, they may hire you based on that alone. I tried that chicken you made last night, and oh my, it was delish.
Oh, thanks. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Starlight. I made Rouge and I a fancy dinner. It was kind of my farewell treat for her.
Well, that was very sweet of you to do that for her. Seriously though, Shadow, if this is what you want to do, then go for it. I will support whatever you decide on doing for a job or a career.
I'll have to think about it, my dear. But as far as right now goes, I just want to focus on us. I love you, Starlight. Mwah.
I love you too.
Starlight smiles and rests her head on Shadow's shoulder. They continue dancing. Fluttershy is hanging out with Pinkie Pie.
My goodness. I'm still train-lagged from traveling to Havens Point yesterday. Yeah, I know, right? I had no idea it would be a 5-hour train ride. To be honest, I'd never been there until yesterday. It's such a lovely, peaceful little town. I'm worried about Rarity. Me too. She really messed things up with Spike. I didn't think Spike had it in him to break up with her. Can't say I blame him, though. I thought I saw Silver chase after her. Now that I mention it, I'm kind of worried about Amy, too. Really? Why? Silver took Amy to the beach yesterday, and they were pretty hot and heavy when I got home from Havens Point last night. I guess she got upset with Silver's kiss with Rarity, and maybe that's why she stormed out of here. I should probably be leaving, so I can get some rest and check on Amy. Ooh, Tails is walking this way.
Fluttershy starts acting shy and tries to hide her face behind her mane. Hey, Fluttershy. Sorry I haven't hung out with you much tonight. Fluttershy is still acting shy. She's shuffling her hoof along the floor. It's... It's okay. I'm not keeping score or anything like that. Are you having a good time? Yeah, for the most part. I just wanted to let you know that I'm going to stay here tonight because I'm going with Sonic to drop off Rainbow Dash and Rouge at the Wonderbolts Academy tomorrow. That's fine, Tails. I was actually going to leave now because I'm still tired from yesterday and I was worried about Amy and I wanted to check in on her too. Okay, I'll walk you home when you're ready to leave. I at least want to make sure you make it home safely. Oh, how sweet! Fluttershy blushing bad. You don't have to do that, Tails. By all means, stay and have fun. I wasn't planning on walking anyway. I'm so tired. I was planning on flying back to my cottage. It's much faster. I can fly with you then. You can fly, Tails, but you don't have any wings. Maybe so, but I don't need wings. I have my 2 tails. Watch. Tails starts spinning his tails. Like a helicopter, Tails hovers off the floor. He starts flying gently across the room. Wow, that's totally awesome, Tails. I have a new flying buddy. I can't fly anywhere near the speed that you can fly at, Rainbow Dash. Oh, what is it, Pinkie? You're not getting out of this one, Fluttershy. Fluttershy is watching Tails with interest. I can't believe how adorable he is. And he flies at my speed, too.
Wow, what a show-off. I taught Tails well.
Think he's trying to impress some pony?
The jury is still out on that one, Dash. I'm not sure if Tails is ready to jump into another relationship just yet.
Oh, yeah. I almost forgot about Cosmo. Ugh, poor Tails.
Tails lands next to Fluttershy.
That was pretty cool. Okay, Tails, you can fly me home.
Great, because I wasn't going to take no for an answer. Rarity's Boutique. Silver opens the door for Rarity. Why, thank you. Rarity and Silver enter. I can't believe you got me to eat one of those disgusting things. Disgusting? Darling, they're one of my favorites. When you get to be such a successful clothing designer, you get too busy to worry about cooking. Now, to get rid of this outfit. Rarity starts taking off the outfit. I'm just shocked that someone of such class and dignity such as you eats hot dogs like Sonic the Hedgehog, although he prefers chili dogs. Well, I wasn't always prim and proper. I started as just an average girl from an average family. I worked very hard at my craft to get to where I'm at now. I've had lines flop, shows cancel, faced harsh criticism on my designs when I was starting out. I never gave up, though, on myself, and I took the critics' criticism and took some of their advice. However, never changing my own unique flavor. Now, my designs are on the covers of magazines, celebrities shop at my boutiques, and I'm being considered a nominee for Clothing Designer of the Year. The great thing about my success is that my friends were always here for me when I needed a helping hoof. That's why I still choose to live in a simple life here in Ponyville. It's where I grew up. It's where I became who I am today, and every pony or friend that matters to me lives here. That's more important than any success I ever achieve.
Rarity throws her outfit in the garbage.
I'm not surprised that you turned out a success story. You have such a regal beauty that surrounds you. You radiate pure confidence in the way you walk, talk, and carry yourself. The minute I saw you at that gala meeting at Twilight's, I was immediately drawn to you. Then I came here to be fitted for a tux, and I was completely put under your spell. Oh no, darling. Everything you just said is exactly what I was thinking about you when I was fitting you for that tux. Even though I was with Spike, I knew you were the one I've been waiting for. You stood on that sizing platform, and I couldn't help but admire every inch of you in awe. It was everything from our conversation to the way you talked and flirted with me. It's those beautiful gold eyes that shine brightly through that handsome silver face of yours. The way it felt as my hoof went across your chest and abs while I was sizing you. Oh, I knew in that moment that I wanted you, that you were the one, my Prince Charming. The electricity in that kiss was so intense, I didn't even realize Cream was there, watching us. I agree, but then you kicked me out and said it was a mistake. I was feeling guilty over betraying Spike. Ever since that kiss, I haven't been able to escape your grasp on me. I spent the last 2 weeks trying to make it work with Spike, all the while thinking of you only. Silver, can you please forgive me for pushing you away in the 2 weeks it's been since our kiss? Well, here's your answer. Oh, Silver, I really love your answer, darling.
Meanwhile, Fluttershy and Tails are flying towards Fluttershy's cottage.
I didn't get a chance to thank you for all the work you did yesterday while I was away. Oh, there's no need to thank me at all. It's the least I can do since you've been so kind to let Amy and I stay with you. It means a lot to me that you not only cleaned my cottage, but you also cooked a yummy dinner and took care of all my animals, too. This is the first time I have extended house guests staying with me. I'm used to doing everything alone, so it's nice to actually have you and Amy around. Yeah, I'm not much for cooking. I'm more useful fixing stuff. But I do know how to make a good pot of spaghetti. I made garlic bread too, but I kinda ate it all. Sorry. That's okay, Tails. I did enjoy the spaghetti, though. It really hit the spot, because I came home hungry. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I wish you would have woke me up so I could have at least kept you company. Oh no, you look so cute and at peace sleeping all curled up in a ball. I couldn't find it in my heart to wake you.
Tails blushes.
You think I'm cute? Did I say cute? Oh, I did, didn't I? Oh, I really need to think before words fly out of my mouth. But, yes, I actually think you're adorable. You're incredibly beautiful yourself, and your shyness is really cute and funny. You remind me so much of my late fiance Cosmo. Oh, Tails, I'm really sorry you lost her. We don't have to talk about it anymore if you don't want to. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be this emotional about it in front of you. It's just you have the same presence as she did. She brought peace and tranquility everywhere she went. I miss her. She didn't deserve the fate she chose. I wish it would have been me, not her. Tails, you are the sweetest fox I've ever met. You have so many great qualities that can still bless so many others from you still being alive. I don't ever want to hear you say that you wish you had died. This is about as assertive as I get, Tails, but you need this right now. I know that you being here hurts because you lost the love of your life. I'm truly grateful that you didn't die in that battle because I feel blessed that your loving, kind, and peaceful presence is a part of my life. Thanks, Fluttershy. I still feel the same way I did when I came to this planet. I feel empty, like there's no future for me anymore. Oh, come on, Tails. You know as well as I do that's not true. If you were empty, you wouldn't be going with Sonic, Rainbow Dash, and Rouge to the Wonderbolts Academy tomorrow. If you were empty, you wouldn't have had the courtesy of offering to fly next to me to make sure I got home safe tonight. If you were empty, Tails, I wouldn't have seen your adorable smile tonight or hear you laugh like I already have. If you were empty, everything Sonic told us about you would be a lie, and from what I've seen, that's not the case. Tails, you do have a future, just like I do. But like me, we don't know what it holds for us. The only thing you need to worry about with the future is just living it. It still hurts though, Fluttershy. Of course it does. You need time to heal. It's only been a little over a month since you lost Cosmo. I'm not saying you can't be hurt or cry, but I will not allow you to diminish yourself and say your life is worthless. I'm sorry, Fluttershy. Thanks for being here for me. You're so sweet. I am always going to be here for you, Tails. Don't ever be afraid to come to me if you need to grieve over Cosmo or to vent some of your frustrations. I mean it now, Tails. I'm blessed that you're here. Oh.
Fluttershy wraps her arms around Tails, hugging him. Tails gives her a small smile and lays his head on her shoulder. As Fluttershy continues consoling Tails, Rouge's party is beginning to wind down back at Twilight's castle. Sonic and Manic have asked Twilight, Rainbow Dash, Pinkie Pie, and Starlight Glimmer to join them up in Twilight's chamber to discuss a significant matter that could change equestrian history forever.
I wonder if I should go up there too. If it's something important, Twilight usually wants me to write a note to Princess Celestia.
I'm curious to know why they need Starlight up there. This night has been totally bizarre.
To me, it's been perfect. Choo, choo, choo.
Well, I'm half tempted to go up there and spy on this little conversation of theirs.
You never learn, do you, Shadow? They went up there because, clearly, whatever they're talking about involves them and not us. We need to respect that.
If it involves Starlight, it involves me.
Starlight is a big girl. She can handle herself, Shadow. You going up there to spy on a conversation that's not meant for you is yet another reason why Twilight wants to kick everyone out of her castle.
Meanwhile, Twilight's chamber.
I have a feeling this is going to be something significant, considering it's Sonic and Manic requesting this secret meeting. I know! You guys have been having secret conversations all night, so what gives?
Manic and I were debating on whether or not we should tell all of you about this. What we have to say tonight will change the history of Equestria forever. The only reason Manic and I have decided to inform all of you about this is because DJ Pwn 3 and Pinkie Pie know that Manic has a cutie mark. Rainbow Dash, I also have a cutie mark.
What? Sonic? It's the truth, guys. While Manic was auditioning for a spot in DJ Pwn 3's band, his hips started glowing. DJ Pwn 3 was in shock, as was I when Manic showed me his cutie mark last night.
Rainbow Dash goes over to Sonic.
Can I see yours, Sonic?
That's why you're up in this meeting, Dash.
Sonic moves his fur around on his hip. Rainbow Dash looks at it.
I can't believe it! Twilight, you have to see this! Twilight goes over to Sonic and looks at his cutie mark.
This is unbelievable. This can't be possible. I mean, the only way this could be is that Sonic and Manic are part pony.
That's just it, Twilight. Sonic and I are part pony.
But it's not possible, because the only pony to ever live on Mobius was Starlight. Sonic and Manic are twins, and they're both older than Starlight, so there's no chance she could ever have been your mother.
Our father is an ancestor to the Hedgehog royal family that ruled the race of hedgehogs on Mobius over 30,000 years ago. During that time, there was an empire on Mobius known as the Equestrian Empire. Those would be your ancestors. Now, according to my father's stories, a war broke out between some of the other tribes on Mobius. However, the Hedgehogs and the Equestrians wanted peace, so as a sign of unity and alliance between them, the Hedgehogs offered Prince Tully, an ancestor to me and Manic, to marry Princess Soletta of the Equestrians. Princess Soletta and Prince Tully, a pony and a hedgehog, had children together. Granted, it was over 30,000 years ago, but their bloodline still remains. Manic and I are the last two surviving members of that bloodline, and that's why we have cutie marks. We are part pony.
Oh my gosh! You said it, Dash. If what Sonic and Manic have told us is true, then that means our race originally came from Mobius too. Why has this been erased from our history?
Until the